Well, thank you for staying with us. It is CPR and AED Awareness Week, and tonight we are talking about the benefits of high school students getting hands-on CPR experience. This kind of training is actually a requirement in South Carolina for students, and we are joined in this studio by Ellen Nitz. Ellen is the Director of Nursing for the Charleston County School District. Ellen, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
Even though it's near the end of the school year and a lot of students are getting out, it's really important that we emphasize that this is something that's a requirement in South Carolina for students. Why is this so important for students to learn hands-on CPR?
Well, Carolyn, out in the community, most of the CPR incidents that happen, cardiac arrests, happen within the household. And so really having more people out there, especially our younger adults, knowing what to do in that emergency, the more lives we can save.
That's a very good point. Certainly it's important for students to know because of what could happen in their homes, but even something that could happen in the school or on the ball field. Let's talk about if we walked into a classroom and this kind of training was going on, what would we see?
So you would see a lot of students on the floor learning exactly how to, do the compressions, and knowing that they've got that muscle memory of how to do that training later on in life is extremely helpful.
How many schools and students are you actually teaching this?
So we go to all the high schools, and we have worked within the health classrooms, and so we've been training about 100 to 200 kids each day that we go out. And so it's really a community effort. We've teamed not only with American Heart Association, of course, but also with Project Adam with MUSC, as well as our community fire department. So everybody comes together to make sure that our kids really know what to do in an emergency.
And I'm curious about the reaction, Ellen, of the students when they are getting this kind of training. Is there something that they understand will be beneficial for the rest of their lives?
It starts out slow, Carolyn, and they all think that they're too cool to really learn how to do it. But the really nice thing is, by the end of the class, they really do know that they've learned a life-saving, skill, and it really has made a difference.
And Ellen, we're just about out of time, but I know it's important that we acknowledge the partners we have in the community, and this kid is the beneficiary of one of those partners.
Absolutely. Choke Construction stepped up to the plate when we needed equipment for the schools to be able to perform the training, and they were able to provide a kit at each high school. So it really has been, a blessing to have them there with us.
I absolutely agree. Well, we are glad to know that they are involved and glad to know that this work is going on in the community. Ellen, thank you so much for your time and information.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. And of course, we want you to stay right here with us. We are coming right back with more news 2 at 4 after a quick break.